Hello and greetings once again, fellow pals and gals of the YouTube world. It's everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo here with another riveting segment of Figure Friday. And because it's once again that time where we can come together and nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. So you better believe anything in sorts of that nature you're going to find right here on this channel. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this. Not only is it to, maintain the mask code, but being that I am in the safety of my home, there's also another reason tonight. Because not only is it another night of the Figure Friday review, it's actually premiere night. That's right, folks, because as you all know, the new Mortal Kombat movie of 2021 has dropped today, and I will definitely be watching it shortly after my stream here. And I'm going to probably be giving my review or even like my 2 cents of it, maybe on maybe my Instagram, or if I get the chance to stream on Twitch. You better believe I'm gonna talk about it a little bit there. I promise you, no spoilers are going to be issued whatsoever. But as I said, being that this is the premiere night for the Mortal Kombat movie, I just want to give an obligatory. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and lose this. That's better. Now, this actually is a little gift, a little memento that I did score when I picked up the Mortal Kombat 11 video game, which I continue to play to this day. Which, if you guys can, probably plainly see that from all the gameplays that I've been posting. But I do hope that you guys are ready, because tonight is going to be very interesting. But before the holiest moments, as you know, we here in the Wolfpack, I want you guys to be able to take care of yourselves and maintain your, drinking your liquids, and make sure you're eating well. So if you haven't already, please do anybody a favor and go grab something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to. But if you've eaten already, then please just relax for a little while, and we'll wait for everybody else. Now, let me just wait. Let me check a little Oh, that's cool. That's good news. Yeah, that's very good news. Please. I hate when he does that. Oh, he probably thinks because of this. Hang on. Let me try this. Hang on. Let me try. Get over here. Maybe. Yeah. Well, let me add a little atmosphere, huh? Maybe. There we go. Now, of course, as you guys can see, I did get a little bit of a trim. I know it's not much, but really, it was like right here in the back. It was kind of starting to weigh on me. Not weigh on me necessarily, but just it kept irritating me for some reason. I think it's just because I kind of let the backside get a little bit out of control. But I'm trying to keep it as short and sweet as possible. Lovely. Okay, let me just put this on rest. Please, just relax. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Relax. Oh, yes. So, yes, I do hope that you're ready. As you can see, we have hit the 3-minute marker, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome back to everybody who's watching either live or as a highlight. I thank you guys for joining me tonight. I hope that you're ready, because tonight's episode we will be revisiting the. I know we recently did visit it for one instance, but we're going to be revisiting it once again. That faithful, good old world of blood, guts, flawless victories, brutalities, and just carnage galore. That's right. We are going to be heading once again into the world of Mortal Kombat to introduce 2 new figures. One of them is a returning favorite, along with a new one that I did procure, who is only referred to as a pretty big deal. I ain't gonna lie. And now I put emphasis on the big deal. Now, there's a reason for that. I want to, by the way, no need to worry about me, folks. I had eaten already before the stream, and I had plenty to drink. I meant sweet tea. I drank sweet tea. Now, I don't, guys, I don't indulge in that alcohol stuff. Come on now. But I invite you guys to sit back, relax, and take a deep breath with me. Slowly out through the mouth. Because I want you guys to feel as relaxed as possible, because as you know, this is a green zone. a safe zone. Everybody is welcome. And please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a breath of relief, because as you know, it is you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So, first up, I figured that we could go ahead and introduce the returning favorite. Now, when it was first revealed in a couple episodes back, this particular character was introduced in his Funko form, and basically, he blazed a trail in the world of Mortal Kombat, and everybody knew him as. Well, I'm sorry. Let me run that back. He did get revealed in Funko form, but tonight, he will be revealed in a more later version, and of course in a figure form. And everybody knew him as Earth's mightiest warrior and champion of Mortal Kombat. Now, I'm pretty sure that probably rings a bell for most people and like a lot of diehard fans out there. And of course, for those of you guys who don't know, that particular champion's name is Liu Kang. That's right, folks. Mr. Kicky Longstockings himself has joined up with the Wolfpack tonight in his glorious figure form of the McFarlane toy family, another favorite family of mine. Why don't we just go ahead and get him out of there? Okay, wow. And this is one of the new figures that I have been hunting down for a while now, because I've been sketchy at first, because when it comes down to me, I sometimes don't really like, repeating figures or like repeating histories or anything. But to me, I want to be able to bring like as much dynamic to the character and like just give each character as much respect as possible, because it's characters like Liu Kang who blazed a trail in not only the game itself, but also in my childhood, because he's part of one of the greatest franchises to ever grace the world, honestly. And that is just very cool in my book. Now, he does come with his weapon of choice and 2 interchangeable hands. Get out of there, hand. And of course, a stand to make sure he stands up, even though I'm pretty sure he's going to be standing strong. But of course, we'll show you first. Here he is, folks. The champion of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang. As you can see, this is the Mortal Kombat 11 version of him. This is the latest version of him from the Mortal Kombat video game itself. And for those of you guys who don't know, the world of Mortal Kombat 11 sort of revolves around the whole time traveling scheme, both future and past events, because there are moments in time where the histories collide, not only with the past, but with the future, but also there is a 2-piece of the story, which of course is the regular and the Aftermath DLC. I invite everybody to try it who hasn't played it before. It's just an amazing game, and I continue to play it to this day until there's going to be nothing left or no characters left. I'm going to bring justice and each character to you guys to show how much damage they can cause, and just an overall amazing story for every single one. But as I said, he does come with his weapon of choice, the Nunchaku. Sorry. But yeah, basically this, of course, for everybody who don't know, it's basically a stick and 2 sticks and a chain in the middle. But the wood that it is made out of is probably some of the hardest wood in like the whole world. I can't say what kind. Probably maybe bamboo is a variation that he might use, but he's become a master of the nunchaku based on all his years of training. And of course, as I said, it does come with 2 interchangeable hands. One of them, of course, is the open palm, because that's part of his fighting style. And of course, the other one is a more sort of pointy finger, like that, which is just amazing. I love the character design, and I love the fact that they gave him his headband and his arm gauntlets. The character looks strong. The paint job is amazing. The posability is endless. But pardon me, sorry. But a little history about this guy here. I'm sorry. Mr. Kang here, he made his debut in the very first Mortal Kombat video game, which was, of course, back in 1992. He's a Shaolin monk who was an orphan in the beginning, and of course taken in by the Shaolin monks of the Temple of the Order of Light. And he follows the teachings of a society known as the White Lotus Society, and they act as sort of protectors of the Earth realm itself. Next, of course, to such characters as like Lord Raiden, Fujin, the other mainstream and just powerful characters. And of course, he was also sent to the Temple of Light to defeat his nemesis, and of course, that guy's name is Shang Tsung, the sorcerer and shapeshifter, one of the most, another iconic character who also made his debut in the first Mortal Kombat video game. But he is also a protege of Lord Raiden, who fights alongside his companions, including Kung Lao and Kitana. Now, him and Kitana, as I said, for those who don't know, they are romantically involved, and they fight against the forces of darkness to keep the Earth realm safe for millennia, many generations to come, where they continue to fight the good fight against the evil of like the outworld forces, and of course, like just folks like the Black Dragon, and everything like that, and finish him. I see you, Street. I see you. But I did find out some very cool, interesting facts about him. You know how every time, like, if you guys have fought with him before, like the noises he makes and everything, like the well, there's actually a reason for that, and that's actually because it's part of his inspiration for his character, which is the legendary Bruce Lee. That's right, and they pay him even more justice when his fighting style adapted more to the Jeet Kune Do version, which of course Bruce Lee being the founder of Jeet Kune Do, and that they decided to include it in Liu Kang's character design, his development, and just the way it sort of coalitions into his moveset just makes him one of the more like badass characters in the series. And one of the more cooler facts is the fact that he's the longest running character, like main character, scratch that, in like the history of the franchise itself, playing the hero for like an entire decade, if you will. And to this day, he continues that legacy, since there were times where he went from good to bad, but that was only because certain circumstances and events had yes, woo! Certain circumstances and situations had sort of like added more fuel to the fire for both his good character and his bad character. And another cool, interesting fact is that he's one of the, like, probably maybe not one, but maybe the only character to have been given multiple, like, not personalities, but like types of character, if you will. Like he's been human, of course. He's been zombie. He's been a revenant and a god, and that's just it speaks for his character because he's so versatile, and like the fact that you can do almost anything with this character speaks a lot more about his history, and just amazingly, honestly. Whew. And like I said, he looks amazing. Really, I love the paint job on him. Like from his headband to his long hair, it just looks amazing, really. But now, are you guys good? Are you good? Because I hope you're good, because you're amazing and I appreciate you, really. Now then, it's time for the finale, and I hope you guys are ready. Next up, we're going to be introducing another big bad of the Mortal Kombat universe. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the big bads are basically like the sort of big bad bosses, if you will, in the franchise itself. Because if you guys know, in my past streams, I introduced such characters as Goro and Motaro. They were the big bad characters in their own franchises, or even they were acting as sort of protectors in order for you to get to the big bad. But the reason that this guy I'm introducing is a big bad. Not only is he not only is he one of the most colossal characters in the gaming franchise, but there's a reason that people had to go through such characters as like Goro, even Motaro, in order to get to this character to fight him in the final battle. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big Wolfpack welcome to the big bad of the Mortal Kombat series, and a particular powerhouse who debuted in Mortal Kombat 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Shao Kahn. That's right, folks. I give you Mortal Kombat 11 Shao Kahn. The Khan of Khans, folks. Hang on. Let me just take a knee here. Take a knee for Lord Shao Kahn. Sorry. That is just amazing. I mean, now the only reason I do that is because there's two reasons for the fact that I was showing this guy tonight. Not only because he's another one that I have been on the hunt for, but there were two particular versions of him. There was the McFarlane family, which of course I decided to go with, since the other one I was hunting was just, it always seemed to go away from my grasp, but it was going to be of the Storm Collectibles family. I'm keeping an eye out for that one just in case I should get my hands on it. But this one right here is definitely one that I have been hunting, and I'm so proud and happy to have him on my team. Yeah. Okay. He does come with his weapon of choice, of course. And of course, oh man, he's pretty heavy, I ain't gonna lie. Whew! And of course, as you can see, he's sporting his Mortal Kombat 11 attire. Now, as I said, you guys might notice that his armor does look different and everything, and that he wasn't featured in like the Mortal Kombat 10 game, but that's only because he had died prior to the events of Mortal Kombat 10. And he's honestly one of the most massive characters to ever enter the game, one of the most celebrated characters in like gaming villain history. And of course, as I say, he does come with his weapon of choice, which in this case is known as the Warhammer, which of course has the Mortal Kombat symbol. If the camera will zoom, let me see. Let me if I do it like that. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Because let me tell you, this thing is. It's not your normal tenderizer, folks. Like, really? That's got some weight to it. Phew! Dang. Really, I love the design of this one because, hello, WG2. What's up, Kenny? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. But, as I said, a little history about this character here. He is the Emperor of Outworld and has served as the main protagonist for a lot of the series and is known for his extreme callousness, brutality, his ferocity in battle, and of course his godlike strength. Now, there's a reason that a lot of the big bads in the gaming franchise have answered to this character, and that's mainly because of his, as I just described him, mainly because nobody wanted to cross him, and due to the fact that he's been able to conquer such like just not like many realms, many planets, many Earths. I'm sorry, not Earths. My apologies. Run that back. But many races, such as like the Shokan race, the Centaur race, and yes, that includes his protectors as Goro and Shao Kahn. Not Shao Kahn, Motaro. Now, I know that most folks would say that Goro acted as a protector for Shang Tsung, and that is true. That is true. But there were instances in time and history, and of course in comic book series, where Goro had served the Khan here for a number of millennia, honestly. And as I said, as he's one of the most celebrated villains, and of course, well, yeah, one of them. I know there's plenty of others out there, and plenty of other gaming franchises, but he's one of the most talked about. And due to the fact that he is like most known for, most celebrated because of his design and his in-game abilities and his mannerisms, like the way he would taunt you, like during the fight. Like he can look over you straight in the face. He'll laugh right at you, even when the fight's going on. Heck, because he was that type of boss. Like he was that a-hole, honestly. And along with dominating the realms, and of course his expanding his empire, he brought numerous other kings, queens, you name it, to their knees. And he did assume the throne once King Jared was killed. I'm not going to say at the hands of who it was because I don't want to spoil anything further. He was unfortunately bound to the rules of Mortal Kombat because, such characters as like maybe Shang Tsung, he wasn't able to set foot on Earth realm, mainly because in order for his plan or his Outworld to come to fruition, in order to invade Earthrealm, they have to win 10 consecutive Mortal Kombat battles. They had won 9 until they were stopped at the hands of Liu Kang and his friends at number 9. And that's, of course, it stopped him from setting foot on Earthrealm. And even though he was after Earthrealm, he was deterred and just as determined to keep going because he would not stop because he continued his assault on other realms, including Earthrealm, until he achieved his ultimate goal, which, of course, in this case, was absolute victory over all realms, dominion over all people, all races. then I mean, honestly, that makes him one of my favorite characters because not only like I mean, I played him a lot against him a lot back in the day, like in the arcade, and just so much time I spent in that arcade. I went through quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter. All he did was sit there, mock me, and just I couldn't beat him, you know. But hey, it's a little different today, huh, Khan? I got your number today, boss. But that's just me. Um, what was I? Oh yes, sorry about very off point here. We're going to include some very cool facts about this guy. He stands at approximately 7'6". That's right, folks. It makes him taller than both Goro and Kintaro. I know, and for those of you guys who don't recognize the name Kintaro, make sure you pin that, put a pin in that right here because there might be some big news coming up, and it might pertain to that character, but we don't know yet. Honestly, we'll have to see what happens. And there's a reason why he preferred Melina next over Kitana, and that is because he felt like she was more improved, and that's due to the fact of her more like savage nature, her bloodlust, her ferocity in battle, and just the way she stuck beside him. You know, because even though she wasn't, again, as I said, even though she wasn't the blood relative daughter of Shao Kahn, he treated her like a daughter, and she looked to him as a father. Now, I'm gonna take it to a different game setting in this one because in his Mortal Kombat versus DC ending, he actually there was a time when he was defeated. He was sentenced to what's known as the Phantom Zone, and basically what that is, for those of you guys who don't know, is basically a prison where all superpowered villain beings are sent to and are unable to escape because they say it's an inescapable prison. But Shao Kahn here had a different schedule because he actually broke out of the Phantom Zone, which is one of like many others to do it. And every villain who was released along with him, they swore their allegiance to serve him. And during that time, they had brought just chaos, destruction, and just fire and brimstone to Earth. Now, of course, that happened in a different Earth, you know, because we're talking about Mortal Kombat versus DC. I don't want to speak ill of it because I think it was a good game. Honestly, most people would say that it was a terrible game, but I mean, honestly, I think it was a good game. Really. Whew. But yes, as I said, folks, I'm definitely going to be watching the Mortal Kombat film right after this, and I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. I want to say thank you to the live audience I had, and for everybody who's going to be watching this as a highlight, I want to say thank you, and you're awesome. If you like, feel free to hit the follow button, which will be right here. I believe in filth, destruction. I believe in death, chaos, destruction, filth, and greed. Sorry. I see you, Street. I see you. But as I said, yeah, go ahead and hit the follow button when it does appear here. Feel free to sample either one of these videos when they do appear. And until next time, guys, please remember, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves. Remember, 6 feet apart. And Scorpion, he says, wear your masks. And please maintain 6 feet apart. No, I don't want to get beaten, please. But yeah. You too, Kenny. Be safe. All you guys be safe. And I want to say thank you to everybody. And until next time, guys, be safe, be awesome, be weird, be yourselves. Follow button right here. Videos right here if you like. And until next time, peace.